Hello and welcome back to our channel. It's always such a joy to have you here with us as we continue exploring the depths of Buddhist wisdom and spiritual practice. Whether you're a regular member of our community or you've just discovered us today, we're incredibly grateful that you've taken time out of your day to join us. Today's topic is one that strikes at the heart of our lives, not just as individuals, but as members of families and communities. We are going to explore a statement that has been passed down through generations in many Buddhist cultures. If there is someone in the family who sincerely chants the Buddha's name, blessings will extend for 3 generations. Oh, what does this really mean? Is it merely a beautiful saying, or is there deeper truth in this claim? Can one person's practice truly influence not only their own destiny, but also the fortunes of their children, grandchildren, and beyond? To begin, let's consider what it really means to chant the Buddha's name. In Pure Land Buddhism and other Mahayana traditions, this practice, often referred to as Enninfo or Nembutsu, involves reciting the name of Amitabha Buddha with sincerity and devotion. While the words themselves may seem simple, Wamo Amitufo or Namo Amidabatsu, they carry profound spiritual weight. Through this repetition, the practitioner seeks to align their mind and heart with the qualities of the Buddha: boundless compassion, infinite wisdom, and pure, unwavering awareness. But the practice of chanting is not just about repeating a name. At its core, it's about transformation. When someone truly dedicates themselves to chanting, they are engaged in a process of inner purification. Their thoughts become clearer, their emotions more stable, and their actions more mindful. Over time, they begin to embody the virtues of the Buddha. Their presence becomes peaceful and uplifting. Their lives begin to change, not through force or ambition, but through the natural unfolding of the Dharma within them. Now imagine such a person within a family. Their daily practice is not confined to the cushion or the altar. It radiates outward into their relationships with their spouse, their children, their neighbors, and their friends. They become a source of calm in times of crisis, a voice of wisdom in times of confusion, a beacon of patience and understanding in a world full of conflict. This is how blessings begin to take root. Not as supernatural interventions from above, but as a ripple effect of virtue and mindfulness that touches everyone around them. But can these blessings really extend for 3 generations? Let's look at this from both a spiritual and practical perspective. From a spiritual point of view, the law of karma tells us that actions have consequences not only for the one performing them, but also for those closely connected to them. When a person engages in virtuous action, such as chanting the Buddha's name with sincerity, they generate positive karmic energy. This energy not only purifies their own mind and stream of consciousness, but also creates a field of blessings around them. Their home becomes a place of peace. Their presence becomes a shelter, and their intention becomes a force that subtly guides the destiny of their loved ones. There are countless stories throughout Buddhist history of individuals who, through their dedicated practice, uplifted not only themselves but their entire family line. There are accounts of children being spared from misfortune, of family members recovering from illness, of entire households turning toward spiritual practice, all sparked by the sincere chanting of a single individual. These are not myths or fairy tales. They are expressions of the deep interconnectivity that binds all beings together. When one person awakens, the light of that awakening touches everyone they love. On a more practical level, consider the psychological and emotional impact of having a devoted practitioner in the home. Children raised in a household where chanting, mindfulness, and compassion are practiced regularly develop a deep sense of security and emotional stability. They learn by example how to handle stress, how to relate to others with kindness, and how to find meaning beyond material success. Even if they do not immediately adopt the practice themselves, the seeds are planted. And as life unfolds with its inevitable challenges and trials, those seeds often begin to sprout. Many parents worry about the future of their children and grandchildren. They work tirelessly to provide them with education, opportunities, and financial stability. But in the midst of all this effort, they may forget the most essential gift of all, a spiritual foundation. Material wealth can be lost, opportunities can vanish, but the inner strength that comes from a calm and steady heart is something that endures. And this strength is exactly what chanting the Buddha's name cultivates. Let's return to the idea of blessings lasting 3 generations. In Buddhism, time is not seen as a linear progression, but as a continuum of interdependent causes and conditions. What we do today does not simply dissipate, it becomes part of the fabric of the future. When someone chants the Buddha's name with a pure heart, they are creating causes that will bear fruit, not only in this life, but in the lives that follow. Their children and grandchildren inherit more than genes and physical traits. They inherit the energy, the values, and the atmosphere that their ancestor created. If a grandparent fills their home with the sound of Buddha's name, that sound becomes part of the subconscious memory of the entire household. If a parent responds to conflict with patience and wisdom rather than anger, their children learn to do the same. If someone chooses to live simply and mindfully, rather than chasing fame and wealth, they plant the seed of contentment in the hearts of the next generation. These are the blessings that ripple outward, not as abstract ideas, but as living legacies. It's important to understand that the practice of chanting is not about escaping the world or retreating from responsibility. On the contrary, it is a way of fully engaging with life from a place of deep spiritual clarity. A person who chants sincerely is not indifferent to the world's suffering. They are more attuned to it, more capable of responding with compassion and wisdom. And this response, this presence, this unwavering intention to bring light into the world, this is what carries forward through the generations. You may wonder, what if my children don't believe in chanting? What if my grandchildren live in a different culture or follow a different path? Does my practice still matter? The answer is yes, because the impact of sincere spiritual practice is not limited by belief or culture. It transcends language, ideology, and even time. The peace you cultivate within yourself, the compassion you offer to others, the integrity you embody, these qualities speak louder than any doctrine. They are felt, remembered, and echoed in the lives of those who come after you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope today's reflection has helped you understand just how powerful and far-reaching the practice of chanting the Buddha's name can be. Even one voice, sincerely raised in praise and remembrance of the Buddha, can send ripples of blessing through time. If you found this content meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And feel free to share your own experiences with spiritual practice in the comments below. Until next time, may the blessings of your practice continue to shine within you and through you for your sake and for the generations to come.